Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Throwing again on second down. Flacco. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They look to throw on first and 10 with Flacco. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Once more, it's Flacco. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
But just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense was moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end the series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing here on first down, Flacco. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Marshall Faulk, 43 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To pass, Flacco. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking to throw again on second down. Flacco. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Flacco looks to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. 2nd down and 4. Flacco. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. This will be caught at the 2. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Flacco will take to the air again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Michael Irvin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Easy. From midfield, here's Brady. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Brady now on first down. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Got him in. It's Harrison, complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Now swing pass for Dillon. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll try and run. Dillon. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A.J. Dillon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. It's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. In motion, Gronkowski. On first down, Flacco. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds Gronk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Flacco. Throw caught downfield by Edelman. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one goes for 36 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And this is caught at the 8. And in for the Lions touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. In motion, Hill. Throwing on first down is Brady. He finds his man complete. It's Harrison. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hey, second. Sugar!
In motion right, that's Harrison. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Flacco. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. To try again after the sack. Flacco, check down here for Henry. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Over the middle, he's got Biletnikoff. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. To throw again on 2nd down. Flacco, and he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Michael Irvin with his second touchdown of the night. And the Lions are back within a score. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Brady going to throw. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 12, Brady. He finds his man complete. That's Harrison.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Now Brady.
That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Brady.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points.
In motion right, that's Harrison. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Harrison. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A few better down a score in the fourth quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. He'll get this to about the 38.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
No, 66. Shadow.
To throw, it's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got a man. It's Marvin Harrison complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun, it's Dillon.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth quarter lead. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
In motion right, that's Harrison.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
And he's got this down to the 35.
41 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
To throw is Brady.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Hey, 56. 72. Cover.
Back to throw, Brady.
He dumps this off to Dillon underneath.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive to last into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the Lions, now they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. From the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as
Derrick Henry all alone. The 20. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones. Sometimes you get bad ones. Sometimes you get great ones. And that's what we had here. What an exciting finish on that last big play.
And I think that as we look at it, when you're talking about a great finish, which went along with a game that obviously was dramatic because we did get into overtime, what type of play calls do you have left? What have you not shown? Or what have you made an adjustment to what you've worked out all the way through? It's going to give you the play we saw to win the game. But I know everyone's thinking that that was something that they just drew up. It might have been something they've been working on, and now they got the right matchup.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. To throw again on second down. Brady, throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
Hey, ball 66. Keep your head down. No, 66.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Snatched by the safety and Reed.
So it's a win here for the Lions, and it was thanks in large part to the play of the man who's been doing this for a while, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he really had a great night throwing the football. 3 touchdown passes. He was totally locked in. He was precise and really willed his guys to the victory.